What's going on, guys? Andrew here, back for another Simpsons tapped out video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Disco Stu character. I was originally going to buy the Largo Dewey character as the next walkthrough for the channel. The music teacher at Springfield Elementary, he comes with lotto and liquor for those unfamiliar. But I decided to go for this one instead because it is a Black Friday and 75 donuts off is a very large amount. So it's just a great deal. I could not pass up on it. Show you right here, it's Gil's Black Friday 2015 deal, and it's a limited time. I hate how they do these where you have to pay full price and then you get a rebate. I wish they would just make it, well, in this case $105, but just the price it costs, because I did have enough for the 105. I didn't have enough for 180, and I did something super stupid. I just wasted money to get up to the 180 rather than doing the smart way. I wasted it and I got less donuts than I should have, but I don't really want to get into that, so let's just get right into this. I don't really have any room to put it, so I just have all this extra land that I bought. So I'm just going to place it down here for now. I'll organize it later. But you could tell here, it does earn $300 and 30 XP every 12 hours. So let's just get right into this uh, dialogue. I've never, for the last videos, Crazy Cat Lady and the other ones, I've seen the dialogue in advance, but this one I have no idea what the quest line is like, so it's going to be totally new for me, which is interesting. So let's go right and get this 180, but it really is only 105 because we're about to get 75 back. There we go. Not that a spender like you cares about donut deals. Let's see. There should be some guild dialogue too, because I got the Black Friday, but yeah, let's put it there. Yeah, enjoy your purchase, sir or madam, or a child playing on their parents' phone. 6-second build time, which is standard. Disco Stu is glad his name rhymes with so many things. Ooh. Well, I guess he couldn't find a word. Alright, so it's in the oddballs category. I'm missing 2 characters. So that's just a doll right there. I don't think that's a really character, and that's Brandine Cletus's wife. So cool thing about her, she was only available for a limited time, but you actually one of her tasks is for 90 days. You could have more spucklers, and you get 3 extra characters. Not with the tasks, but does earn money every now and then. So let's start this quest line. Disco Stu is back in the groove. Unfortunately, he's out of contact lens solution. Disco Stu needs to boogie on down to the Quickie Mart. That was a pretty short one, but the quest line is called Saturday Night Fever. This is part 1. I'm gonna roller boogie. It's only 90 minutes, so you can see some other quests here. You get make sure to be watching 720p, 60 frames per second to get the best quality. But we got snacks for the party, 4 hours. Boogie down, 6 hours. Drink at Moe's, 8 hours. Work a shift at Stu's Disco for 12 hours, and boogie down with God for the 24-hour, $1,000, 225 XP task. So let's just start this with the roller boogie. I think that's going to be taking place at the Quickie Mart, as he said. So let's see. No, it's not. So I'm not sure where he's going with that, but it is going to be an hour. So yeah. Alright, he's all done roller boogieing. Saturday Night Fever Part 1 completed. Let's move on. Yow, come on everybody. Raise the roof off this mother. There will be no raising of roofs, and do not refer to my store as a mother. Chill, my brown brother, I mean you no ill. I'll just dance in place while I wait for my burrito to heat. Stop doing the bump with my microwave. You've knocked over the coffee stirrers. That's it. Turn off the boombox. Complete your purchase and leave. And come again. Alright, make up who, break up the party. This one doesn't even involve Disco Stu, but it is a 12-hour task. Let's start that. Let's see if we can find him. There he is. Alright, so 12 hours. Alright, Apu is all done breaking up the party, so let's finish Saturday Night Fever Part 2. And Disco Stu has the next task. Disco Stu can see that Springfield sorely needs to shave its groove things. I must let the people know that at Stu's Disco they are safe to push in the proverbial bush. Disco Stu is throwing the party of the year. But first, I got to get some of the white stuff. Sugar. Make Disco Stu get snacks for the party. Alright, one thing I'm noticing about this quest line is like it really doesn't have a story or a point like we're trying to resolve. Like in the Crazy Cat Lady, we were trying to decipher her language and we actually got to the end of that. This just seems like random stuff, again, snacks and partying, but it's all good. So that's going to take 4 hours. Okay, all done at the Quickie Mart. Saturday Night Fever Part 3 completed. Disco Stu has the next quest. People of Springfield, listen to Stu. It is your duty to shake your booty. Also, free covered dollar shots and celebrities have been paid to pretend to have fun in my club. So get up and boogie. Once again, a pretty short piece of dialogue, but we're going to make people go to Stu's disco. So this is interesting. The only real characters I have are Apu and Disco, but he could do it, so we'll send him on the task. So once we get 20 people to go to the disco, we'll be back for part 5. All done at Stu's disco. I put a lot of extra people on there, so we're going to have a big payout here. So let's finish this part 4 up. I'm actually not sure how many tests there are. This is part 5. This might be the last one, or there might be 1 or 2 more after it. I'm not sure. But let's continue on with the quest line. Stu, I am a convert. I love disco, the pounding bass, the woman gyrating in clingy fabrics. And I finally get to show off my chest hair with a bunch of gold chains tangled up in there. I don't like to say I told you so, but... No, wait, actually I do like saying I told you so. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a Soul Train line to board. Disco Stu is going to boogie down for 6 hours. And that is going to take place at Stu's Disco, so 6 hours. That concludes part 5, on to part 6. Whoa, who turned on the lights? Not cool. That's the sun coming through the windows. It's 7 in the morning. Oh, I guess the party's over. Doesn't have to be. Come on over to my bar and have a breakfast cocktail. It's just like your place, but instead of music there's, what you call it, desperation. Make Disco Stu drink at Moe's. That's going to take 8 hours, and that is part 6. I looked it up previously. It is an 8-part act, but the next 2 parts are just brief dialogue by only Disco Stu. So, yeah, so I'll see you for part 7 and 8 in 8 hours. Alright, so all done at the Gulp and Blow. So let's move on to the next part of the task. What do you know? It's already time to open the disco for another night of funkiness. Disco Stu really should have snuck in a disco nap after staying up all last disco night. Everything has to have disco in front of it. I'll just mix up a cocktail of Red Bull and Lifesavers. I call it the Bull Ring. Party people, it's about to go off. I love to love me, baby. Make Disco Stu work a shift at Stu's Disco. It's going to be 12 hours. One thing I want to mention also that comes as a bonus with the Disco Stu, since they just released, you could probably tell by these tasks over here, they just released part 2 of the Springfield Heights, but he also helps with Springfield Heights. I'll show you right here. So for the furniture shop, you have Otto. So I was looking for another character. You have Otto there as the premium for that one. That earns double. Here you have right here Squeaky Voice Teen for the coffee shop. For the mats at the Body Works, he is right there, Disco Stu. So he actually helps earning 2 mats instead of the usual 1 and 3 XP. He earns like 2 and 5 XP for the LA Body Works. So he's the premium character for that. Here is Professor Frank, as you can tell on the top, for the technology. Trophies is Bumblebee Man, also at the top. Here, just finished actually, is Jasper. And here, the character is the Blue Hair Lore. And everyone should have it because it comes with the mystery box. So if you play daily, you should get him easily out of the mystery box. Same with the Lord Lad Donut. So I just want to mention that he does help with Springfield Heights, specifically with the yoga match, which does help. As you could tell, you need the yoga mats for other tasks as well. So it's very important. But yeah, that's part 7. So we'll be back in 12 hours for part 8. Alright, part 7 all done. Moving on to the 8th and final part of dialogue. Last night, something inside Disco Stu kind of broke. In the middle of a Grace Jones medley, I realized I was dead inside, deader than the flesh in my platform shoes. It's time to look at my life and figure out what it's all about. Make Disco Stu boogie down with God. This is going to be the 24-hour task for $1,000 and 225 XP. But I'm not going to end the video here. I'm gonna do the outro after part 8 is done, and then obviously I'm going to show you what it sounds like, both the building and Disco Stu, when you click on him. So we'll be back for part 8 for the outro and to see what it sounds like. And that completes part 8 of Saturday Night Fever and the entire quest line for Disco Stu. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Make sure to go back and watch my Crazy Cat Lady video, and I also did a video on Fortress of Chocolate too, but that was an exception, so I'm only going to do premium items. I'm looking for Largo Dewey next, maybe possibly down the line sometime Jimbo and French waiter, stuff like that. So make sure you subscribe and like the video to support it, and make sure you want to see more. That tells me you want more to do that. So before I end this video, I'll show you the sounds while we have Disco Stu available and Stu's Disco. So let's start off with the disco and see what happens when we click on it. Alright, and then let's go to Disco Stu over here by the church. Hopefully I can find him. I think I lost him. Here he is. Alright, so let's click on him.
Oh, hi. Disco Stu's the name. Proselytizing Disco's my game. Disco Stu is in danger of becoming a one-note guy.
Right, so that's going to be it, and I will see you all later. Peace out, guys.